Hey everybody! Welcome to another one of Chris's beer reviews. Alright, so I still just woke up from like the last beer review. And I just had some bread to clear my palate. And I decided to bring out a brew that not too many people out there are fortunate enough to say that they have tried. Now, I have already purchased the 6-pack of this. And this is the last bottle in the 6-pack. This is the Propeller Brewing Company, and as you can see right here, it is supposed to be considered extra special bitter. Now, when I think bitter, I think of that bitter aftertaste that you would get in like IPAs and stuff like that. This is different, and I'll go through it with you as I am drinking it. It is a 341 milliliter ale at 5% ABV, and this is brewed on the John Allen Brewing Company Limited. So, yeah, Goddington Street, Halifax, Nova Scotia. And it says to drink fresh, and it says brewed with carefully selected malts and hops. This copper-colored English-style ale is our best seller. Smooth, full-bodied, and not pasteurized like all our beers. Now, here's a cool cap to show you. It's a cool little propeller. Alright, anyway. There it goes. I'm going to tell you right now, when I did have this, I can at least tell you that this does not taste like an English-style ale. I don't even know what they're talking about. So let's go in for the pour. They're very right about their copper tone looking color. Nothing wrong with that. You got a pretty respectable foamy looking head here. I can't really say that it's white because it has a little tint of brown to it, or form of beige, which is kind of weird. As you can tell, it's a very dark copper tone looking color. And from the computer screen in the video, it looks more like a mahogany looking color, but it's got more of like a brown tint to it, so it is a little different. The smell, wow, that's really difficult. It does smell like an English ale. I'll give him that. Alright, here goes. Now, it definitely does have a bitter aftertaste. I think the first time I drank a bottle of this, I was like, what the hell is that taste? I couldn't really figure it out. You get this kind of like a dark beer, a burnt dark beer aftertaste, which is very, very interesting. For people who don't like bitter beers out there, or they find that most beers are bitter to begin with, this isn't something I'd recommend. But for people who just capitalize on the beer market and drink them all, I recommend giving this a try. It is very different from any other beer I've ever tried. And that is, I guess, now that I'm realizing it, after doing a little bit of reading, it is that dark beer burnt taste with a very bitter aftertaste on an English style ale. Now, one thing I'm going to say, and this is one of the things that I noticed when I was drinking the 6-pack to begin with. That wasn't it, but cheers. Now, when this goes down, you can swish around your tongue in that beer all you want. You are not going to get a taste at the tip of your tongue. The taste, the bitter taste, is at the back of your palate, right at the very back. So, the beginning of your, the tip of your tongue is getting like that refreshing, liquid, and the rest of your palate, the very, very back, the sides, and the very, very back, right before your tongue goes down into your esophagus. I know this is a weird explanation, but that is where the flavor, the bitter flavor, is isolated. I tell you, if my whole tongue was tasting something bitter, probably wouldn't be able to do it. So it's not bad at all. Very good. It also tastes a bit nutty, like nut brown ales out there and stuff. Definitely worth giving it a try if you like IPAs or English ales or bitter beers. Yeah, I would give this a 3 out of 5. Not bad at all. Look at this. I still got to center myself into this. I know everybody likes my shirt because they always do. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'll be all right. I feel all right. Now it's funny that I just did that. I went, oh yeah. I realized I was like Randy Savage. And Randy Savage just basically passed away about 5 days ago, which is pretty crazy. What was that, a car accident? Into a tree? Something like that? It's an unfortunate scenario, but I'm not here to talk about world news. Holy schmoly. Well, wow, this is very carbonated. Not bad at all. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me on another one of Chris's beer reviews. Drink and drive. Yeah, right. Don't drink and drive, but drink responsibly, people. Cheers.